Hey YouTube. Well, this is weird. It's like a mirror. Okay. I said I'd be uploading videos soon, and I am. This video is going to be focused more on my running. I just got back from my last long run. It was 8 miles today. The marathon is May 25th, so that's like 8 days away. Getting nervous. I'm definitely not going to lie about that. This has only been my third run in 2 weeks. It was like 2.5 weeks I did my 20 miles, and it was really good, but my body took a hit recovering from it. My years of restricting and my recent relapse with anorexia has not really made recovering from long runs very easy. That being said, I am slowly gaining weight again, and I ran pretty well today. The first 2.5 miles were rocky, and when I say rocky, I mean just GI issues, not syncing my breathing, really dry mouth because I wasn't syncing my breathing, and just my head really wasn't in it. However, the last, it's here at 8, so last like 5.5 were really good. I ran around one of the colleges nearby, and it's kind of new territory that I haven't run in, and I really liked it, but I got lost. Oops. But it really wasn't like lost. It was more I just didn't know where I was, and I didn't know the roads I was on, so I just kind of ran around trying to catch my bearings until like I saw a sign for the nearest hospital, and once I'm there, I know where to go home. So that was pretty good. I didn't really use gels. I didn't really feel like I needed it. I put them in like a water bottle. I actually have them sitting over here. This is my hydration belt. Yes, I do run with music on my long runs. You kind of have to. But I have a Nike hydration belt. I absolutely adore it. It fits because having a small waist, which I think mine measures, I don't know, but this is what it looks like on me. My front one's broken, but it has 4. My other one is missing right here, but it has like pouches that you can put different things in. Yes, I do blow my nose while I run, but anyway, I keep my gels in this. I put a little bit of water, and like you can see, I really only put 2 in, and I didn't drink much of it. I didn't feel like I needed it, which is good, which means, 8 miles, I don't need fuel during that. The other thing, I ran out of water, which I kind of knew because it's been so hot out. And not like hot, but it's like humid, and I'm not used to this temp from when most of my training was done when we were in like single digits. The other thing I run with is I have a GPS watch. That one's also Nike. It's a Nike Plus watch. I really like it. It connects USB to your camera or your computer, and then it just is hidden in there. I really like it because I can, let's see if I can get this. Okay. I can, sync it to run, the history, stopwatch, and then, of course, the clock. But it's nice to track my miles, and it tracks also my shoe miles, pace, and all those kind of things, which I think was a really good investment. So if you're thinking of getting one, I would definitely get one. My friend, actually I have a few friends that have Garmin's. Mine is based off of TomTom, which those are really good too. So it's pretty much choose your pick, whichever one you want to spend, like whichever model you want, what you're looking for it to do, and how much money you want to spend, because that's also the other thing. Back to my running. I really feel good right now. Gonna do some stretching. My IT band on my left side was definitely a little tight today, which I noticed it yesterday. The tumor on my right knee is it's kind of big and sticking out, but it's not super painful. I still did not run with the brace on because, to me, I'm not too keen on running in like braces or orthopedic things. I don't know. It's just not my thing. It feels different, and I feel like people stare at me, and I don't want to draw attention to myself. So, I guess I kind of want to talk about my fears for the marathon. I'm getting really nervous because I'm doubting myself on whether I can complete it. How well I'm going to do, like I'm going to make a fool of myself if I run it in like 4.5 hours or 5 hours, which is really not bad because my goals are to be there without being injured, which I made it. Knock on wood, it's not race day, but I'm not injured. To not, my body not be failing to the point where I can't run, and just mentally giving up and not sticking with it. I think what really helped on staying with it and keeping myself accountable for my training, I ran with a few friends. There were 2 others, mainly Nicole and Brad. They're about 20 miles up the highway from me, and I would meet them for our runs, like especially the long ones are 9, 12, 14. I ran the 16 on my own, and then the 20 we ran together. So it really helps. If you're training for any race, really, definitely get your friends involved. It's great motivation, especially 6 o'clock in the morning when you're meeting and you need accountability to get your butt out the door. But I guess my other fear is that I'm going to come in like dead last and I'm going to be the last one on the course and nobody's going to be there and they're going to do that like slow clap, like congrats, you made it. And I just don't want to do that. My other fear is mentally I'm going to give up real early in the race. Because running, yes, it has a physical component, but the main part of it is it's a mental sport. And yes, everybody says that, but it's so true. Your body can push through anything really within reason as long as you're healthy. But if your mind tells you to quit, you're going to keep thinking, I need to quit, I need to quit, I need to quit, until you do. So I think those are my main fears. I'm not too worried about getting injured while running. My doctor said whether the tumor grew down into the actual joint or if I tore my meniscus, I'm not really going to do much damage by running a marathon on it than I have by training on it. So I'm not worried about that. A little worried about stress fractures in my feet because my feet did start to hurt. Like my metatarsals were hurting after the 20, like towards the last 2 miles. My IT bands have been pretty good. I think if I continue my stretching routine that I'm doing now and don't change anything, then I'll be good. And my last thing is I'm really nervous. I'm not going to eat much this week, and then I'm not going to have fuel, and nothing's really going to sustain me for the race. So that's another one. But I'm just really excited because I set out to do this marathon. One, I'm running it in honor of my grandma who passed away from breast cancer 10 years ago. So it'll be 11 in September. Because she was such a fighter, and if she can fight cancer for a while, I can fight through the pain for, max of 6 hours and run a marathon. And the other thing, man, I'm going to cry. Crap. Sorry. The other thing is, 5 years ago, I almost had a heart attack running because of anorexia, and I want to prove to myself that whether I'm 100% recovered or not, I can still set out and run a marathon. It's been my goal since I started running in 7th grade. So that's what I'm going to do. So I have 2 things that I'm focusing on for this race. So if you're watching this, which I don't know if anybody does, but if you are, leave your comments below. Wish me luck. Send your prayers for mental well-being, physical well-being, and spiritual well-being, that I can finish my training this week. I have 2 more runs and some yoga to do, tons of stretching, carb loading, hydrating, and 26.2 miles May 25th. Wish me luck. Thanks. Bye, YouTube.